Welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Julianne Duffy, and my purpose is to live, speak, and seek the truth in all forms to help reconnect humanity to the highest form of authenticity. And my intention is that I am pulling this message today with the cards for the collective consciousness for those that are watching it, and that the message will help heal and serve you in the most divine and appropriate way. Today I am pulling from the Starseed Oracle cards by Rebecca Campbell. Let's go right to it. First part of the message. Lost lands. Oops, a little far. Bring it in. Lost lands. Let's see if I can zoom that in there. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. The next part of the message. Hyrith. Don't mind if I don't totally destroyed that. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. These are so pretty today. And, jump in. That's a yes card. That's the Andromedan energy. Say yes to change. So those are the cards for today. Let's take a moment, deep breath in. And as I exhale and as you let go, just dive in. Become open, jump in, dive in to the message today. Let's go look at the lost lands. So it's essentially first goes into the world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests, and that souls, many of us, have experienced ancient eras on this planet where we were much more advanced than we are today. As we begin to remember those times and rememberings and gifts that come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You're being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make the change in your life, to take a new career path, birth a creation, bring a new idea to life, but you don't maybe feel prepared, the card is telling you to consider that you have done this before. Your soul has the wisdom beyond your lifespan and things that you can't even imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you've received, you've always been preparing for your entire life. So this is really the lost lands, is rediscovering our personal connection, elevating that divine connection, and remembering that we are here to create this reality, and that we've probably already had this exist before. Like we have skills and stuff that we just intuitively know, and for not necessarily have any reason to why we're so good at them, right? So this is the lost lands. Some people think it's in the past and the future, and that through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands, or maybe our future lands, so that we can learn from our mistakes and really bring in that new age. This is us unlocking our seeds to our past, to our understanding, to our knowing, that deep inner knowing and connection to the divine. The Hyrith is, well, it's from Welsh, and it's difficult to translate, but it refers to a yearning or longing, a homesickness, a place in which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common to star seeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. If this resonates with you, the yearning of home, but you don't know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone, and that your soul consciously decided to have this experience and to be a soul in a human body on the planet at this time. So you are being called to anchor all your presence, your personality, your soul, your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living your life, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. And I feel like this really does overlap with the jump in. It's like yes to the change. This is really about committing to your life. We're opening up those divine ancient gifts, knowledge. We're coming back to knowing we need to open up and remember It's time for us to remember essentially the takeover that we have had as a species. And as we remember it, and then we start walking back into the divine gifts that have just been blocked away. And then with the Hyrith, this is us, again, reconnecting, because we're still looking for those ancient ways. We're looking for that same ancient home, so we're longing for it. And as we go looking for it, we have to remember, though, that we didn't come alone, that we're bringing it here, and that we can return, we can remember. It's reminding us that we have it in us to remember the home. And so we don't have to be so homesick, sick and feeling separate. We chose to be here. And the last part of the message that is the jump in, and that's very adaptable, the willingness and ability to change and go with the flow, to find the calm in the chaos, to swim with the tides. This card is here to encourage you to do the same. So that is what it's telling you to do. So if you have a goal or opportunity ahead of you, you're being guided to jump in. Don't wait for permission. Don't stall until you feel ready. Take a deep dive, a good old run up and jump right in. Life bends to the courageous, and the courageous to what you're being called to be. You're already facing the right direction. The only thing left to do is leap. You'll figure out the details as you go along. Things may not always be smooth sailing. Life on earth rarely is. However, it's rough seas that teach us how to sail with glory. And once you know that, you can navigate any sea, ocean, or storm. So, excuse me. Jump in. We're going to navigate it. You're going to figure it out. There's that opportunity. Yes, just go do it. Our spirit, our guides, the collective consciousness wants us to remember our ancestors, remember our ancient knowledge and our divine right, and then start using it so we don't feel homesick, so we know, like, to remember that we chose to be here, to be part of this time, and to start stepping into that ancient knowledge we've brought with us and start manifesting with it. And whatever we want to do, just go for it. Like, allow yourself to take the biggest, scariest jump. You're being supported. The divine is supporting you. The change is going to be good. It doesn't matter what the outcome will be, the spiritual growth. So you're saying yes in this. It's going to manifest. Go right forward. That is our message for today. What a beautiful message. We're awakening, start remembering, connecting deep to the divine. That is being supported because you're not alone. We came here together. We're on this journey with like-minded. Those that are listening to this, there might not be a lot. Sometimes there's only a couple people that listen to this message. Sometimes there's many people. I don't know how much they really listen to, how far along they listen to this message. But the reality is we're all here together, working together. We didn't come alone. And this is the reminder that we're being supported right now. These are still the auspicious times to jump right in as we come into this new year. Take that step. And I highly recommend, especially if you want to really open those divine gifts, get that elevated, authentic connection to spirit, and make sure you're completely there so you don't have to feel homesick. Join a group of us, join the 8-week workshop where we're going to work together and jump right in, jump into tools and things that we can try to and assist us with our divine connection so we can get deeper and deeper with our clarity and our personal path of manifestation. Remembering, not being alone, remembering that we came, and then jumping into this new realm and this new spiritual possibility. This is the time, and this is the calling. We started yesterday, but it's not too late to join me. So if you are interested in igniting your spiritual journey, there's a lot to learn from it. There's a lot of things we're going to go into, and it's going to be exciting. And the cards keep supporting that we need to remember our deep connections and our ways of being able to manifest. We have to remember, bring back ancient knowledge, bring forth. And that's going to be on all levels. We're going to have it in archaeologist levels where or archaeology and, the giants being disclosed. And it's continuing to spiral down, that there's a much deeper history, and there was people farther back than we know. And this is going to remembering some of the ability to the time when we were peaceful people. And then we're homesick. You know, we know we've come from other places and this place has been out of balance. That's why we're feeling alone. But you don't need to feel alone. This is what I'm offering, is this 8-week course to join me. You're not alone. We're manifesting together. And jump in, say yes. What do you have to lose? Continue to connect. Go forward with what you want to create in those opportunities. Have a beautiful day. And until tomorrow, as always, namaste.